Yeah, just a quick review of the CURECARE thumb splint. If you're looking for a good thumb splint to immobilize your thumb for whatever reason, whether you have, thumb arthritis, or you just have an injury, or just need to rest your thumb, there's so many of these to choose from. So I'm just going to go over a few of the features I really like about this particular one. The first thing I really like is that this is for both the left and the right hand. Which means that, hey, if you use it for your right hand for a while, you don't need it anymore, then maybe at a later time, the left thumb might be bothering you. Hey, you got this, you can use the same brace. You don't have to buy a different left or right one. So I really like that feature. It does have two rigid stays also along the side of the thumb, on each side of there. That gives it a little extra firmer support, which I like. Sometimes you see these sleeves that you can just put over your hand that are just cloth. Well, when you get adding metal stays, you get a higher degree of support for your thumb. The other thing is it does have a thumb Velcro strap, and not all of them do. A lot of them don't have this at all. So you can actually get a little more mobilization here at this thumb joint. There's 3 thumb joints. Most time people have trouble with the base of the thumb. There's one in the middle and there's one at the tip. So this one here, you can tighten as much as you want or as little, give you that extra stabilization for that, that last thumb joint up there. The other thing I really like about this is that it has a kind of a breathable fabric there. I mean, because let's face it, if you live in the southern states or, you're busy, you're working a lot, you're using this while you're at work, your hand's going to start sweating. And it's going to sweat a lot less if you have a real breathable fabric. So I really like that they added that. So yeah, if you're looking for some external stabilization of your thumb for whatever reason, like arthritis or something, I think this is a pretty good choice. Now that's extrinsic or external stabilization. But a lot of people don't know you can actually get internal stabilization. There actually are a couple muscles that you can actually strengthen with just a couple exercises that will give you internal stabilization. Found a couple, the Healthy Thumb Handbook by Jim Johnson PT. I'll show you the muscles here. If you have any kind of thumb problem, especially if you have like base of the thumb arthritis, a lot of times females as they get older, I think due to hormonal changes, you get this ligamentous laxity. So the ligaments get a little lax. Now ligaments hold the bones to the bones. So, if the ligaments are lax and they're not really stabilizing the joint, you get excessive motion. That's what wears down the cartilage. Then the end stage is you might see elderly people with their thumb like that. That's where the whole joint is just collapsed. So a lot of that osteoarthritis, is about instability. So there's a couple muscles here, or if you just use your thumb a lot, it's good to have good joint stability, get hold of that joint. It starts out with a lot of anatomy and stuff, lots of pictures here if you're a real visual learner. Here's something as you're relaxing your thumb muscles, shows you how to make a homemade heat pack, which is kind of cool, but heat's nothing groundbreaking. Now, if you do have problems with your thumb, you might be thinking, oh, like say I have arthritis. Oh, the problem is just in the joint. Well, not really, because if joints get irritated, many times the muscles also react to it and they get irritated. So now you have pain not only coming from just the joint, it also is coming from the muscles. So what you can do is muscles, when they get irritated, they develop these little trigger points, these irritable spots in the muscles. So you can actually work, this will show you how to work those out and get rid of your muscular pain. Sometimes it's just muscular pain and it's not the joint. If you have a base of the thumb arthritis, chances are your web space is getting a little tight, so you definitely need to stretch that out. If your problem is in the thumb, like with arthritis, taking pressure off the thumb joint, this shows you a cool distraction technique I really like. That you can, basically it just shows you how to pull on your thumb gently in a certain direction, and you can distract or kind of pull those bones apart slightly. Arthritic joints, overworked joints, they really like distraction because it basically just unloads them, takes all the pressure off of them, and then they're really happy about that. And circulation, you get to it, relaxes everything, and pain goes down. Okay, so here you go, getting maximal thumb joint stability. There's a muscle, your abductor pollicis longus. You can see how it goes right to the base of the thumb. That's one muscle, and there's an exercise for that. And then the other one is your first dorsal interossei, and you can see how that attaches just on the thumb there. So those are 2 muscles that you really need to strengthen. Exercise will take you about a minute, so 2 minutes a day, every other day to strengthen your joint. Really well worth it. There are a lot you could do really for thumb arthritis that a lot of people don't know about if you know what to do. But anyway, if you're looking, that's internal stabilization, getting the muscles to stabilize the joint. This is external stabilization, it works quicker. It takes a little while to strengthen muscles to stabilize the joint. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks you start getting some good strength gained in your muscle. But this one works right away. You slap the brace on, you got instant stability, rests everything. This is a pretty good brace, so check it out.